Hey guys, Sniper Entertainment here, bringing you guys a review of the Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger blokees. Now, Galaxy version, obviously, as it says right up top. Now, I bought these off Tokulectables. I don't know if there's any other places you can get them from, but yeah. Taking a quick look at the packaging, you get to see who all you can possibly get right here. Well, minus the chase variant. If you come right here, you have the checklist. I really hope I got this guy. My chances, I don't know. Why is this guy 1 in 12? I think that'd more be the mecha. Or Kuwagata Oger. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what Super Sentai is, basically it came before Power Rangers. Power Rangers has always been an adaptation of Super Sentai seasons. So, Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger got adapted into... Okay, I cannot record with my flash on, it's so distracting. Got adapted into Power Rangers Dino Charge. Okay, that's enough history. Let's open up the box. There we go. And right off the bat, we've struck gold. Yeah, these boxes, there's 9 boxes in this one, and they're all gold. So grabbing this one out, let's go ahead, get it open. Oh, first off, let's look at it. So, yeah, I'm going to turn the flash on permanently this video. You can see we've got Kyoryugen, or the Dino Charge Megazord, checklist back here. There's the chase variant. Really hope I get him. Size list, and Kyoryu Red, also known as Dino Charge Red. So if I can open this top plastic up here. Yeah. So starting to open this up. You first gotta remove all this plastic right here. It's honestly not the worst part about this, but it can be kind of annoying. Yeah. So yeah, let's try and open this without destroying the packaging, and already I feel myself failing. So, screw it, forget it. There we go. 3 bags this time. Okay, so I'm gonna open this one first. Something tells me that this will give us an idea of who we got. And I think I was right. Looks like we've got Kyoryu Green. So let's go ahead. Yep, and here's the card. Here's the card. One of my favorite parts of blokees is the cards. Just look at this. Look at how nice it is. This is quality. Oh, and then here's the base plate. Sorry, I'm not... Here we go. Here's the base plate that it comes with. But just look at the card. This is amazing. Alright, now let's go ahead and start getting into the assembly part of this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the instructions, and I'm gonna open this bag too, just because it contains everything else. Ooh. All right. So, starting with the torso, I'm gonna need these pieces. This right here, and right here. This forms the chest. Oh, I guess that part just doesn't like to stay in. And then I need, where's the shoulder pad? No, it's not the shoulder pad. Here's the shoulder pad. place. Oh. Oh, neck joints. Pop that into right there. Okay. Now onto the arms. Just gonna pop that into place right there. Yeah, this is an arm piece, right? Or is this a leg piece? Okay, that's the waist. Here's the arm piece. Okay. Oh, the hand was backwards. Wait, no, these just clasp around the hand. All right. So it doesn't matter what direction I put it on, because these just clip onto the hand. All right, good, good. Oh, 6 minutes already. This one might be a bit of a longer one today, because I got all this to do. So, yeah. I might just build this guy and then cut to when I've got all the rest of them built. So yeah, this is probably going to be the only guy I'm going to build on screen today. Unless I get, like, the chase variant, you know, or something, which, well, I hope I do. I kind of doubt I will. So, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on, that's, oh my god. Okay, so that's one arm built, and the other is just simple. Yeah, anyway. I don't know the names of the Kyoryugers. I just know that they were adapted into Power Rangers Dino Charge. So this guy would technically be Riley from there. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, this goes on to right here. So this is his signature weapon. I don't know the name of it. I completely forgot it. And then here's the sword that they use. I think it's called the Kyoryu caliber. I could be extremely wrong, however. So if any of y'all know, comment down below if I can get comments enabled on this. But yeah. Wait. No, here's the other one. Yeah, one of my favorite parts about blokees is just building them. So, yeah. Oh, wait, knee pads. Oh, wait, does this go? Because I know this will be right here. Okay, yeah, so this will go right here. Okay, maybe it's best to wait to assemble things until you actually see how they're built. So flip that over. These just slide in. Ooh, I think I forgot a couple things. Yikes. See, this is why... This is fun. Anyway. So, yeah, hold on. I gotta reassemble a couple things because I forgot some. Okay, so slip that ring onto the arm. And then pop this piece back on. Can they not be both on at a time? Okay, no, I guess I can't. So I don't need this side on, because I am probably going to display this guy with that arm, with that like that. So, yeah, I definitely will just cut this short a little. Or, like, at least cut down until I get something kind of interesting, in my opinion. Because I know the Kyoryugers are going to be kind of samey to build, because, well, they are quite literally going to be identical builds, minus their weapons and stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to cut out here, because, well, you've already seen most of the build process on this guy, so, yeah. I will see you guys whenever I get something interesting. Okay, so I've made another error, because I was surprised these parts kept popping apart. I'm supposed to put one of these in here. Yeah, anyway. bye-bye again. Alright, here is Kyoryu Green all built up. So, yeah, overall really good posability. What do you like? Full knee articulation, full foot articulation. Leg can kick out, can kick back and forth. Out is kind of limited. Arms, full points of articulation. A slight ab crunch. Head can move all around. Yeah. Overall, I really like this guy. Oh, and one really nice thing about blokees, they don't use stickers. Like this helmet piece, you'd think it's a sticker. No, it's printed. Oh, looks like my helmet was slightly misprinted. Oh well. Yeah, that's it for this guy. Now, I will be transitioning into a time-lapse, probably. So, we'll just see. Alright. Next box, probably before time-lapsing. Because let's be real, I kind of don't want to sit and, open these and then let you guys sit through the building process. But don't worry, I will be back to talk about them once I get them all open. God, I'm gonna have a lot of trash to pick up. Come on, open. That's the one thing I don't like about blokees, is that the packages are kind of hard to open sometimes. Which, it sucks, but really glad I don't have to tear that giant box on like one I ordered where instead of boxes individually, there were little guys inside of little cases. So, moment of truth. Let's see who we got. Ooh! I don't know her name, but she is part of the Deboss army, who are the villains of Kyoryuger. So, yeah, that's the little Deboss thing right here. Fun fact about the Deboss army that I learned from a video. They are all references to Alice in Wonderland. Now, I can't place who this would be. Okay, I'm kidding. It's the Queen of Hearts. Like, look at this. Hearts. Alright, time-lapse time.
tube. Why is it being so difficult? God, my foot is numb. If anybody will actually slow this audio down here, I say y'all are insane. And those of you who have, fucking suffered during this, bro. This tube sucks. Okay, I don't like that tube I just put in. Yeah, that looks right. So because it's killing me to sit in silence during this, for all y'all who slowed this down, a lot of doing our work here. What the fuck, bro? Oh, it's a little rubber pearl necklace, I guess. Whatever. It'll be the first time I forgot my hand accessory. Now on to the other side. Oh wait, I can't really those little gold dots go. Sure, I'll figure out when I flip over. Oh, great. I know it sounds like I'm extremely bored, but her build has been extremely tedious. Can you blame me for being, like, a little negative about this? Yeah. I'm bored. Gold dots on. No, it doesn't. Put a little necklace on. Put a head on. Oh, these are necks.
Okay, that time lapse is definitely getting trimmed down. That was 13 minutes, bro. But if I could get her to stand, this is Poisandra, as she's called in English, because I don't know her Japanese name. What? Kyoryuger Green got buried under trash. Yeah, I'm just gonna put her on her stand. It's gonna be a lot easier. But yeah. That build was fun. I hated getting that smaller green cord in. So, yeah. Her axe is really cool. Her articulation is about the same as this guy's, but because, you know, same frame and all that, but a little bit more limited. I can't get her knee to bend. Well, you can, it's just limited because of the rubber spring wrapped around it. This arm and this arm have about the same amount of articulation. Head articulation is surprisingly good. But yeah. Anyway, getting her out the way. Onto this box. Yeah. There's going to be a bunch of these little in-between segments of me just talking as I open the next box. So, yeah. Interesting bit of history on Sentai, well, I guess not history, but currently happening, is Sentai is unfortunately going on a hiatus for a little bit. Toy sales have been kind of down, bad, like really bad recently. Sentai hasn't been selling as well as like Kamen Rider and stuff. Yeah, hold on, I gotta grab a bag for all this trash. Alright, sorry, I just had to grab a bag for all the trash I was picking up. Yeah, anyway, let's open this next box. Oh, an extra one of Poisandra's spikes. There we go. Alright, let's see who I got. I think this is the right bag. Yep. Big bag of silica gel. No card? Oh, there it is. Yep. Kyoryu Black. Known as Chase in America, but... yeah. Look, we got two Kyoryugers. Now all I need is a Kyoryu pink, blue, and red. Alright, we'll pass you off to the time lapse, so yeah, peace.
Dang it. There we go. Honestly, Chase was always one of my least favorite characters in Power Rangers Dino Charge. I mean, minus his cool action scenes and all that, but like, he really had a lack of personality besides being a classic skater, bro.
Alright, here is Kyoryu Black. As you saw in the time lapse, I had trouble getting his bow into his hand. Because, yeah, that's a bow. And he comes with, I believe this is called the Gabu Revolver. I could be wrong, but I think that's its name. And this is the changer for Kyoryuger. Sorry, his leg wasn't popped in properly. So yeah, his articulation is the same as Kyoryu Green. The only difference, of course, being printing on the chest, color, and their colors. And their helmets. Because the heads are entirely different new molds. Also, hold on. You'll notice that he's a Velociraptor, and he is a Parasaurolophus. These match up with the Zyuden Ryu they pilot, those being just the Japanese name for the Zords of this season, because all Zords have a different name in the Japanese counterparts. Anyway, back on topic. Kyoryu Green pilots Zakuraptor, or Zakutor, I think that's how it is. Velociraptor, obviously, and Kyoryu Black pilots Parasagon. So, yeah. Anyway, next box. Once again, hoping for the Chase variant, but I wouldn't be mad if I got the Mecha or King Kyoryuger. Well, it makes me wonder why they put Okuagata Oger in here and not Kyoryu Gold. Because wouldn't that be more fitting? I guess, technically, because of the crossover, but like, you know, why not put the actual 600 instead of some knockoff? Instead of some trader. I would go into that, but this is Kyoryuger, not King Oger. Here's the bag. Oh, I was just talking about this guy. Yeah. Okuwagata Oger from Osama Sentai Kyoryuger. Speak of the devil and he appears. Well, this dude is a traitor. So now I'm forced to explain him. Yeah, Kyoryuger is a Sentai from the Reiwa era. These guys are from the Heisei era. Which is determined, the eras are determined by Japanese emperors and stuff like that. I don't know, royalty? I don't know, I gotta look into it. Yeah. So, Osama Sentai Kyoryuger, in there is a gray version of Kuwagata Oger, the Red Ranger. That would be this guy. He is also the Red Ranger's brother. And a traitor to the kingdom. But yeah. See? Kyoryuger logo right there. So, yeah. That's why he's in here, because Kyoryuger and Kyoryuger had a crossover. So, yeah. Time-lapse time.
Honestly, I'm surprised this dude. I don't know why I put things time-lapses. I guess it's because I can't sit in silence and do stuff. Who tries to kill their own brother? Okay, got really close to real life, isn't it? Crimes. Yes, this way. Together. Okay, that goes there. Wait, can these actually combine? Oh, that's cool. Okay, wait a minute. Huh. Yeah, this is right. Oh, that's really cool. Secondary sword. Oh, okay, I gotta save that for the review portion of this guy. Why don't we just assemble random parts? Let's just yeah. So I'm assembling. Just do parts I know how to do for now. I'm getting myself the rest later. God, my thumbs are gonna hurt. Anyone who actually slowed this down to hear my messages is insane, because, yeah, this is not going to be a normal speed at the end of the, once I'm done with this, so if you're listening, yay! You're oddly determined, I guess, to hear what I'm saying in 2 times speed. I don't know why, get out of here, shoo, please, or at least speed back up to normal, okay? This one. Here it is. Rings. Keep getting the rings. There we go. Pop that in. Sometimes I wish I could read Japanese. Other times I don't, because sometimes it protects me from the horrors of what some people write. Yeah, that's about right. Really wonder where some parts come from. It's weird. Sword storage. Nice.
Alright, this is Okuwagata Oger from Osama Sentai Kyoryuger. And as you probably noticed during the time loop, this has this really, his little weapon thing has a really neat gimmick of these blades folding out. I think this is meant to be a shield, I don't know, but like he can hold it right here. So, yeah. Or you can hold it right here. Because, well, if we take his changer, I think this is the, I don't know what this is called, honestly. Yeah, this is his changer. Oh, it's got, Oh, it's got I thought that was blood for a second. You can pop it on right here. You can put it in his hand. I guess not. You can combine the two weapons into one. Personally, I really like how this looks, so yeah. Yeah, that's about it for this guy. Put him over there with the others. My pile of extra parts continues to grow. More hands for the hand pack. I'll grab that later. Yeah. Oh, let's get the instructions out the way. Okay, hold on, I gotta clean up. Alright, on to the 5th box. There's only 9 boxes in this box, so we are actually getting close to the end finally. 1, my back hurts, 2, my thumbs hurt, and 3, I just assembled 16 of these guys at an even smaller scale. Yeah. The leg pieces on these guys sucked to put together. And I had to do that almost 16 times. Yeah. Okay. Let's pray. It's either... My 2 ones are this guy and this guy. Oh, and also these 3... Because, you know, I want the full set. And I guess King Kyoryuger 2. Kyoryu King, if you want to call him that. I don't blame you. King Kyoryuger is kind of not. Here's the bag. And there's also a clear version of the mech in here. So, yeah. No way. It's Kyoryu Red. Yes! That makes 3 of them. Yeah. Yes! Okay, I'm really hoping that means I get the other 2 in here. Because that would be really cool. Also, silica gel. Anyway, on to the time lapse.
I think medium section of this. Oh, I do love them. I mean, I kind of don't need for everything else, but everything else is just kind of easier. It came already assembled. What? Okay, whatever. I'm not complaining. That's what I have to do. Really don't understand that. I don't think I'll ever understand that. Yeah, I'm gonna give this hand a break. I'm constructing, because it's starting to hurt. Ooh. Yikes, 17% on my phone. I'm gonna have to take a break for a second and plug it in. Pop that in. So I'm going to give this hand a break and immediately go back to using it. There we go. Pop that on. Once again, if you are listening to this in times 2, you are goated, like, genuinely. Oh, well. Pretty cool. Overall. Wait, no, wrong armor. There we go. You know, this point is kind of just natural. Roar. Roar. I guess I gotta take a break for a second. And I've got the foot too. Got the foot armor too. Ow.
Alright guys, I'm back. Had to charge my phone a little, so I can now use the glorious flash. Alright, so, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Alright, we're building Kyoryuger. So I'm probably gonna build the rest of the normal Kyoryugers. So yeah.
Once again, if you slow this down to listen to me, 1, I respect you. 2, why? Ladies. Okay, let's take a space. I guess wind tells me there's gonna be a part that's not straight away, so I'm gonna wait to actually build that. Yeah, shoot, forgot that's not meant to be like that. There we go. Still won't go together. There we go. In there. Perfect. Oh, wait. There it is. weapon. Oh, so it goes in backwards? Feet. Okay. One last piece.
Okay. I know I said these middle sections might be cut out, but here we are. I just had to take a second to review this guy. He's actually really cool. So this is Kyoryuger. He is made up of Gabutira, Drysera, and Stagochi. Now, Gabutira is piloted by Kyoryu Red. Get back in the box, you. And, yeah, Gabutira's mouth can open. This is Gabutira's tail. You can see that the arm, that Drysera's arm has 3 drills. And normally this would be folded forward onto right here for the horns. And Stagochi's spines have become a sword. Now the sword can also transform into a shield, which I think is really neat. Just flip out the blade, transform back, just flip out the blade and all that, close it up, and boom. But yeah, this build uses a lot of pieces from the robot frame, which you would see on things like Transformers, or at least that's where I've seen it most. So yeah, honestly, really cool, really posable. You can get him to do a rider kick. Yeah, anyway, next character will be Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Kyoryu Pink. So get Kyoryuger out the way, and we'll get right into Kyoryu Pink. Next up will be Kyoryu Blue, and then finally, King Kyoryuger. So, let's hope these are the right bags. Alright, peace.
Alright. It's been really hard to record today because, Emmett just doesn't know how to be quiet. Can't really blame him. But, like, yeah. Can get kind of annoying. There we go, there's the arms. Oh yeah, it's good. Okay. Is that part? This is fun. Building another Kyoryuger. Oh, wait, no, wait, why did you rotate that? That was a little too high up. There we go. Pop that on. There we go. Okay. There's that. There's the head.
Alright. These in-between segments are back in full swing. Because you know what, why not? Anyway, yeah, Kyoryu Pink, not really anything much to say about her. She actually does have a slightly different build thanks to the skirt piece, which doesn't really limit articulation due to it being rubber. Only issue is the belt kind of interferes with everything unless you don't get it clipped in right. But yeah, her little weapon is really neat. It's a little drill. Fitting since she pilots the Triceratops mecha. Did I say that? Oh, and I guess there is a difference between the extra hands. So I'm just gonna pop. Sorry, I was fixing the alternate hand. She also comes with a Gabu revolver, which actually leads me to believe you get one in almost everyone except Kyoryu Green, which kind of sucks. But yeah, get in the box with you, and now onto Kyoryu Blue.
Anyway. Okay, let's Kyoryu for a bit. Battery's low again. Great. 1 second. Alright. Of course, great. So, this is fun. Alright. I hate when the flash goes down in the middle of a video. I say as if I've ever used it before now. So, yeah. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. There we go. There's this. And finally this.
Alright, and here is Kyoryu Blue. Yeah, once again, my phone did hit 15% again, so yeah. His helmet actually required a little bit of assembly with these little blue spines right here. Oh, forgot a leg piece. Hold on. Yeah. So I had to plug my phone in, so yeah, I'll leave it plugged in, take a break for the recording. So yeah. Actually, I think I might be able to re-enable it. There we go. It's back. But yeah, so anyway. No Gabu revolver with this guy, so that means we only get a Gabu revolver with 3 of the guys. Which kind of sucks, but what do you expect? Anyway. On to the final guy. King Kyoryuger. I am super excited to build this guy, so let's get into it.
Like this? Nope. Just gonna ease like this. Oh my god, there we go. Crown. Yeah, that looks right. Maybe it'll fit together though, so yeah. Pop that on. Then this would go right here, right? Yeah. So, oh. Okay. Yep. It's neck armor, if that makes sense. I see if I included it. Might have something that wrong. Something that's supposed to be pointing up. So wait, yeah. Yep, there we go. Yep. So just gonna put that together. Pop the head on. Get in there. Then there's this. And 1, 2. Okay. Gotta finish this up. Put, keep dropping it. Put that on. Put that on. That right there. Drop the leg piece goes right there. One leg. Finishing touches.
And here, ladies and gents, for our last Lockies is King Kyoryuger. So, yeah, if we grab all the other Kyoryugers, you can see that King Kyoryuger has the combined form of all of their weapons. Now, this is something their weapons can actually do, not in blokees form, however. So, yeah, it's just a neat little thing. Also, he can hold it like a gun, or he can hold it like a freaking gun. For some reason, I think this might just be meant to be used by a Kyoryu Red, which is probably what I'm going to use it for, or at least the gun position. But no, I really like this. I really like his gold armor and all that. Yeah. Getting everyone out, or just getting everyone out in general, I guess. Yeah. I think I finally found a use for the extra, whatever this sword is called. I'm sure the name will be popping up somewhere along the bottom of the screen. Or maybe in the middle of it, I don't know. Whatever editing me decides to do. So, yeah. That has been my review of the Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger blokees. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.